Establish and maintain equal business stature. What does that mean? Equal business stature means that both parties, the buyer and the seller, have the right to say no. They have the right to ask questions. They have a right to make the best deal possible for themselves and for the other party. A lot of times, salespeople become yes men. They say yes to whatever the prospect wants, or they craft and change their presentation or proposal or adjust their sales process to skip steps because they think that's what the buyer wants. But you're also a professional. You've done way more sales calls than they have. You have the right to ask for what you want. You have a right to get the information that you need to do the best sales presentation possible.
Establishing equal business stature is something our culture in Ronstadt really embraces. And it's fun to see newer people come in and we say to them, it's okay for you to qualify hard. It's okay for you to disqualify. But establishing mutual respect, mutual trust on the front end, and having our culture support that, it's fun to watch newer, younger salespeople embrace that. And understanding equal business stature means we as salespeople have the permission to ask the tough questions sometimes. They, as the buyer, have the right to disqualify us, and that's all okay.
When I figured out that the salespeople have rights, right? Sales doesn't have to be a demeaning profession. I wanted to be proud of sales. And I can't tell you how many organizations I sold for, with, in, or led people around, and they wanted to change the title from salesperson to business development to relationship manager, whatever it was, because they were ashamed to be salespeople because of the adjectives that other people use to describe them. So the idea of going into a meeting knowing that I'm bringing something that's better for them than it is for me, just that belief gave me equal business stature. So I didn't have to let them be high status talking down to me at low status, and nor did I have to scratch my own itch to prove my worth by assuming high status and telling them I can help your business, I can make you better, right? I can just have a conversation with another human being because I know where we're going. So I don't have to talk down to them, and nor do I have to allow them to talk down to me.
And in my early 30s selling to doctors, I certainly believed that they were much more important than me. And I used begging language in sales interactions, meaning, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I know you're so busy. And while that seems and sounds innocent, it is a very subservient way to interact with a buyer, whoever the buyer is, and it instantly puts you on unequal footing with that buyer. So what I've learned about equal business stature is my words do matter. And when I sit down to meet with a prospect, a client, whoever it is, I say things like, I'm glad that we were both able to find time. I'm glad we were both able to find time on our calendars to meet today. I don't say the subservient begging words that I used to. Like, I'm just so grateful that you're here in my presence today. I am just as busy as you are, right? And that doesn't come from an attitude of arrogance at all, but it does come from an attitude of abundance, of valuing my time as much as I value theirs.
Discuss this Sandler rule with your sales team and think about how you can apply it in your sales process. And don't forget, you can join us live in Orlando for the Sandler Summit. We're going to be getting our best trainers and our top clients from around the world together March 19th and 20th in Orlando. Go to sandler.com/summit for more information.